Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a cancer reading. I need to get like the format down. A cancer reading. This is going to be a reading for what you guys need to know. Okay. So let's get into it. Pisces is really long, dude. I'm not going to lie, but yeah. I'm going to be using my major arcana. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can look in the description box below and follow my Instagram. Go check out my Instagram so you guys can just see the meaning of the major arcanas as well, and also the other deck of cards as well. Okay, there's also a website there as well, so be free to go, knock yourselves out. All right, below now. Comment down if you guys play Smite. Just put hashtag Smite. I know somebody gonna put that in the future. Smite. Or just put it now. You guys, Xbox. You guys are like fuck Xbox, PlayStation all day, every day. Um, let's get into it. I had a lot of Xboxes in my life, bro. I had like 3 Xboxes in my life. It didn't work out. It was like PlayStation all day, every day. And when I had a PlayStation, I didn't have a PlayStation. My bro had a PlayStation. That shit was like always there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it was meant for me to just have PlayStation, not Xbox. So, but I like Xbox a lot. I had the original one too. I think it was the original one, the one that looked mad creepy in the beginning, and then as time advanced, I think maybe it still looks like that. I don't know. But that was back in the days. I ain't that old though. Alright. So we got my confirmation card. We have the broadcasting card. And the overpowering card. Okay. So Cancer, somebody's telling your business. Okay. You got a confirmation that maybe somebody's on social media or yeah, somebody's just telling your business. That's just pretty much it. So you need to know that somebody's just telling your business. It's pretty loud, and you got your own confirmation. I don't know what your confirmation was, but yeah. So that's that. So it's pretty short and sweet. Confirmation. Maybe somebody is 29, or this could be maybe a 11-year old. 11-year old. Sorry, told you something. Told your business or something like that. Maybe this is somebody said that. Maybe this. I don't. So for some of you guys, so niggas are Zol, yeah, and whatever they're broadcasting, this is something that's been happening. I was like another fire drill, like shit, like damn, bro. But anywho's, maybe something, maybe you guys are hearing something. I don't know. But anyways, the broadcasting card is here, and my extended preview came out. So this is something that's been happening for quite some time here. You All right, for some of you guys may find out that somebody was molesting somebody, or there was like a little kid and a father and a son, or a father and a daughter. Okay, but this is something about like an adult and a young one, and and how like the adult was on top of the little kid. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and so I'm also getting like a building saw you as well. Like maybe this is like one of them tall buildings. Maybe you was in a city doing something. Okay, this could have been when you traveled overseas. Okay, or this could be about like when you had sex, right? How you was on top of somebody, or how somebody was on top of you. Like this is all over social media or some shit like that. So I feel like you also had another cancer friend, and they told like something about your sex life here, but I don't know why this would be inappropriate unless it would be something that's not like normal. You know what I'm saying? So like, because people are usually on top all the time, guys and girls. So I don't know what the situation is, but I definitely am getting like something about like, obviously when somebody's on top, that means something symbolically. So maybe there was something going on prior to this moment here, and the person was like, yeah, nah, we're not gonna keep this quiet here, because obviously like this ain't cool. If you say this about somebody but then you on top of somebody, like that don't make no fucking sense. When you having sex with somebody, that don't make any sense. Now, I mean, like maybe somebody was doing something with an 11-year-old, so this is like a child molester here, okay? Or like this is not a rapist, because I definitely do feel like, and there is a confirmation that somebody was doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's they something's identical. You know what I'm saying? With the adult and the little kid. So I mean, it looks like I don't even know what you call them things. It's like a satellite. You know what I'm saying? But not the dish one. Like the one that looks like a circle. It looks like one of those. I don't even know if that's a satellite, but it looks like it has all those like those 3 lines or those 4 lines. I don't know if that's a satellite, but it looks like that. But something was like a little T. I mean, a little dash, and then it was like a medium dash, and then I guess it's a big dash. So this, something going on like a proof, because this is my confirmation card. There's proof that somebody was doing something. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, oh, you sure you wasn't having sex, but why your vagina and your dick smell like condoms? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that don't make no sense. Now, if that's not your message, then there's a confirmation that, like, somebody just told your business, and you got a confirmation that this person was broadcasting it. Maybe somebody giving you looks, and you know what that look is about. Because somebody gave you that look. You gave that person that look when you told the situation. Or this person gave you that look, and you already know, like, oh shit, somebody said something. You know? So what is this? What is this trying to? Yeah, I'm getting the community heard something about maybe about a phone, or about something on YouTube, on IG, on Instagram. Okay, somebody could have posted something like a frame, a picture. I feel like some of you guys are like, what is this? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know, honey. But obviously, you didn't want this information to be out in public, right? So think about something that you don't want to be out in public, and you told. It's going to be your mom, your grandmother. And you're like, that bitch ain't saying nothing because that bitch old. Yeah, all right. That bitch told. She said something to someone. Somebody named Patrick, some of you guys. A pumpkin, Halloween, whatever. I'm like, shit. So we have, so somebody else was a witness of this shit too. And we have listened to the things that are not being said. And then we have fire signs. So they could have told the fire sign. Or a fire sign figured it out because somebody wasn't saying something. It's like, okay, you telling me that you broke up with her. You telling me that you broke up with him. Or you telling me that y'all just friends. Or y'all just family members. But what the fuck? Why the fuck you not saying something? Like, it's like, when some people tell a story? You know what I'm saying? It's shit comedy. You know what I'm saying? When somebody tell a story, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, like, so you mean to tell me you broke up with her? Or you mean to tell me, like, you not getting your food stamps because of, or it's not even that. Like, yeah, you mean to tell me you're not getting your food stamps, or you can't take care of your kid because you don't got a job? Nigga, are you trying to say that you broke? It's one of those situations, you know what I'm saying? So a fire sign figured it out. Now, for some of you guys, somebody could have, oh, I thought it sounded like Halloween, you know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, see, boo, you know what I'm saying? Halloween, nigga, the Halloween. Maybe somebody's name is Pumpkin, or the Jackler Land, or some shit like that. Scaring shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody was comfortable, and they was like, somebody got comfortable, and they was like, let me tell you some shit. Let me tell you a story, but without telling you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the person figured it out. Now, if somebody didn't say nothing, like I said, they figured it out by somebody not saying something. But obviously, if they didn't say it, they apparently wanted this person to know, because they knew. Like, I know. I'm gonna figure it out. Like, you mean to tell me y'all just left? Y'all just broke up just to break up? But that nigga living with y'all too, or like you like that nigga has all the money, but he can't give you the money. The fuck? You can't give me my food stamps because you don't know. I gotta go talk to the judge. I gotta go talk to, what the fuck? What are you trying to say? You can't give me, you can't feed me hot, cold lunch meals, all that shit, or you can't get better quality food because nigga, they don't want to fucking work with you. Why they don't want to work with you? Why you don't want to fucking work with anybody? with the four swords in reverse, is like you guys already know the answer. Over on energy is AC too. Well, it's my rare card here. You know what? I feel like this is one of them situations where it's rare. Whatever you went through with an earth sign here, because this is about an earth sign. Somebody got money. It could be a Virgo, luxurious lifestyle. They were being protected. Maybe you and this person was very selfish, or maybe this person had like a very like confined, relationship. Okay, you guys got confirmation that this person was cool peoples. They were being protected here without them saying like, hey, I'm being protected. It's like my date with the president's daughter. You didn't know that somebody was the president's daughter, type shit. But the president's daughter once you found out, you know what I'm saying? So some shit happened. I still don't think you know either. You know what I'm saying? I still don't think that's why the person when they found out, they're like, yeah, nigga, you don't even know. Like, this bitch is the president's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you did, honey, obviously you want to keep something a secret, and you told something without somebody, telling the whole situation, and you're like, damn. And you're probably like, how did everybody know? Somebody probably told your story without you telling, and then like, damn, well, I think we all been there, right? You guys are like, it's not that big of a deal. But bitch, when it's broadcasted, everybody know. It's kind of like some Henry shit, you know what I'm saying? Or, what is it? Henry Hancock or something like that, when everybody was coming after him. Or some John Wick shit. Everybody know you broke the rules. Niggas say everybody know you broke the rules, bitch. Alright, so let's clarify the confirmation card. Like I said, everybody know you broke the rules. Now, what's the advice? Yeah, I don't know how these cards are upside down, but I'm pretty sure, like, oh, maybe I have them upside down. But some of the cards is upside down. I'm like, I don't understand how. Anyways. This is very vague, too. Okay? Because I just don't know what the fuck y'all secret is. This is not very specific. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a lot of examples because I feel like some of you guys need a lot of examples. You know what I'm saying? I think you kind of know, like, oh, why you was in your daughter's room so long? Why you was in the shower so long? Why it took you so long to get your food stamps? Why you not having better quality food? Like it's one of those, food for thought moments, something to think about, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, like let's really think about it. It's like, and I feel like you told somebody who's nosy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody's name is Nosy too. All right, clarifying the confirmation card, we do have the Page of Wands here. Yeah, so somebody hit you up, maybe a fire sign. See, told you, fire sign. Fire sign hit you up, and they said, oh, another fire sign. Over in energy is the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Love is here. So somebody clearly was like, this is actually somebody that's not nosy. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, somebody's master, somebody's going for their PhD. They have a maybe 80,000 in their savings account, maybe 800 in their savings account. Somebody's working on something. They was also planning on leaving. Maybe somebody else or leaving a job to go with a Gemini, or just like changing things. And then they came across this information from another fire sign here, and that made them call judgment. So yeah, this is somebody who was working at a job. We have Taurus here, so somebody could have been working with a Taurus or working at an institution, a job. Okay, and as they were interacting with the Six of Pentacles, as people was like, sharing their gifts and stuff like that, this person, was attracted to this individual, and they started talking. Maybe a Sagittarius here, and they started sharing shit, and this person's like, this is something to think about here. And I think it's also going to go to your boss too. Your boss is going to also figure this shit out. The boss and their wife. Because we have the Emperor and the Empress and the Star card here. And this is going to make them feel a lot much better. Because I guess like they was trying to figure out like what the fuck is went on. Or I think maybe you got into something at a weird time. You know what I'm saying? So they were trying to figure out your story and shit like that. So somebody told the person that you told, or without telling them what you was doing or what happened, they went to go tell, I guess, that was somebody that was close to the boss. You know what I'm saying? Or close to some high elite person. Somebody maybe has both parents, you know, in their family, and you guys got a confirmation. So actually, somebody texted you, somebody like, you know, yeah. If you guys are getting like random text messages and shit like that, because I'm thinking about like how everybody found out I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying nothing to nobody. So, but if you was leaving hints, you know, without saying like, oh, this and that, or being loud, then that's like, that would be your answer, right? So I think you could like go back and think about like, oh, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it must have came from this person. And I think the person wants you to find out that like, yeah, it was me. It was me. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I feel like it's different for some of you guys because it's like if you friends and buddy buddy with this person, then okay, cool. But if you know what I'm saying, like if this person like saying yeah, it was me, and they want to be somebody, then let them be somebody by themselves. Real desperate, yeah. You know, like let's clarify the broadcast card. Fuck out of here, nigga. You have the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Hmm. So this is interesting. So somebody could have been broadcasting like, oh, maybe you had a thing with this person. You was in a relationship with this person or whatever. You guys are like buddy buddy, wearing on your heart on your sleeves type stuff. Maybe like I said, dealing with another Cancer because also the Moon card came out. All right. And this person's broadcasting like, oh, we're friends, we're great friends. So maybe this could be some manipulation tactic, or this could just be like y'all really cool and this person didn't think that telling the information wasn't a problem because y'all both buddy buddies, y'all both like tell each other everything apparently. So that's how that shit happened. But after this person broadcasted, you know, what you said or what happened, whatever, this person, I don't know if they was like making plans to like move up in some type of ladder because again, I don't know if you're in a situation where like you guys are just moving up in corporate or you guys are just trying to be like managers or whatever. So yeah, I don't even think you are catching on that that's what you're in. You know what I'm saying? For some of you guys here. So everybody's trying to win. Everybody's trying to get to the, you know what I'm saying? I guess you just found somebody who like, you know, who just like you're good friends and you guys can be at the top of the table like type shit. But um, the person said whatever they said. I don't, like I said, I don't know if they had plans to like, you know, use you as a catalyst to get to the top because apparently they did with the Six of Wands here. Everybody want to follow them because people were curious about like, you know, what was going on between you and somebody else here or you in a situation here. They were all waiting for you because I think maybe you was supposed to be the one to give them the information because there was about 7 people with the Seven of Pentacles waiting to like get information because I don't know if you talked to all these people or you said, oh yeah, I'll work on something with you here, and you know you was making people like wondering or wanted to invest in you here, but some shit happened where maybe you kind of like went MIA or some shit like that, or you said that, oh, I'm gonna go investigate something, I'm gonna go see something, and then find out, you know, like, you know, this person said something and you saw that this person was on top, like, you know, a lot of people was liking this individual more than you, and you're like, wait, that's interesting. So you know, and I think maybe you saw somebody leave something, you know what I'm saying, and I think maybe you was just like, no, that's not right, because if that's right, like, you know, then that means that that person could have said something, because I mean, I didn't tell this person everything, but you know, like, I did like say something, but I just think that Cancers, you need to put two and two together, because you know, like, if somebody's on top and you said something, all your business is out there, yada yada yada, you know what I'm saying, then you feel me, I think, you know, and you were on top before with the Seven of Pentacles, everybody was waiting for you. Now all of a sudden people are not waiting for you, and they're on this person's side, they're following this person's victories and waves and style and shit like that with the Six of Wands. Like, this kind of seems like somebody who was genuine, but then after, it looks like the person was like, oh, in order for me to be a manager, or this is my way to be a manager, so blah 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 blah, you know what I'm saying, and that's how that happened. I feel kind of sad for you a little bit because this is somebody that was a genuine friend. But like I said, this is an industry or wherever you guys are at, this friendship, everybody wants to be the top. Everybody wants to be popular. They want to be a trend starter. So, but Cancers, I don't know what you did, honey. And if you wanted to know if people were down, well, like, we have the High Priestess here, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. It has something to do with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. Maybe you did something to somebody who has a business, or who's a single mom, or somebody who's married, or something like that. Somebody who's very like kind, you know. Yeah, they. It looks like this person wanted to like be with this person. You know, they like this person like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, because the Queen of Pentacles keeps popping up, and the Moon is here. So I feel like, you know, maybe somebody liked your person. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We have the Star card here. I think the person that's your friend, they like this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, this Earth sign here. The Queen of Pentacles is right next to the Empress. So even though, and you may be in the industry or you may work around a lot of friends, and the Queen of Pentacles, like, yeah, the Empress is there and the Emperor is there, but like the Queen of Pentacles, if she was to go in the industry, they would quickly gravitate. Maybe somebody's name is Gavin, okay? They will quickly gravitate to the Queen of Pentacles because she's just Empress material too, and she's a star. She's maybe celebrity too, so it's kind of like weird, you know what I'm saying? But I really feel like you really like was like, okay, we're really great friends, you know what I'm saying? You have the Ace of Cups here, but this person like really actually like loves this person, and they know that they would be on top, like as some Empress shit. You know what I'm saying? On Netflix. But I felt like you just didn't really know the person that you was with because they really value love and you really value friendship. You know what I'm saying? And the person that was like your friend, they was like, you don't hear that I really value like love, or you don't hear that I want to get married and stuff like that. Like you can't tell with me. And this person was like, yeah, I'm gonna go tell like somebody else your shit, because they was like, this is a perfect opportunity, you know, because I want your girl, I want your guy, I want that lifestyle, and you over here like, it's like friends don't really get you far in life, my friend. Like it does, but it's like at the end of the day, you're not gonna be paying all my mortgages when I die or some shit like that. Like my wife will, you know what I'm saying, or my husband will, you know what I'm saying, or like your significant other. I never heard any parents do that shit, but it's like you want to have somebody who cares about of like with you, or cares about you when you die. So they're like, I don't know why you would, you know, think that. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups here. Like I don't know why you don't think that like you wouldn't hold on to that person if that person is your Ten of Cups. This person's like clearly that's not your Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is like having that reality of like a family, and you know a heist. Maybe this is something about heist. Maybe you guys were on a heist or some shit like that. And it was like, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this because of, you know, I want to settle down. And you probably was like, I'm doing this because I just want to have fun. This person's like, okay, we can be friends, but to a certain extent. Because if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna take my shot. You know, like. All right, let's clarify the overpowering card. Let's see. Yeah, I be hearing that beeping sound. It's like honestly quite like traumatizing. Wait, you said another fire drill? Shit. We have the High Priestess. Pisces. Maybe you guys need to go watch the Pisces reading, but I don't feel like that's relevant for some of you guys. But the High Priestess, this is about you like you know this shit is what's setting shit off. Like it's like you may be like, okay, oh yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if you're in the industry, which is quite sad. Yes, I'm judging because I'm kind of getting the feeling like, okay, well, are you around a lot of child molesters? You know what I'm saying, or people who's down for like sex trafficking and shit like that. Not just for kids, but it's just like, you know, sex trafficking, you know, like recruiters, you know, when you're trying to find a job, that's also sex trafficking. It's not sex trafficking because We're job trafficking. You know what I'm saying? But that's a way of sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? It has the same style of signature, but it is like, okay, we're on the fucking grid. That's why they're like, anything that's underneath the black market, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, and I don't trust that you have the best discernment, you know? So that's what that shit is about. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you kind of like think that, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I don't know if y'all around a lot of like child molesters or sex trafficking shit, but like I said, you was with around a friend or some shit like that, and you probably thought that your friend, because your friend probably like your friend or somebody was like, you're not listening to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get like the intuitive vibe. You know what I'm saying? So this person's not down with that sex trafficking shit, or like, you know, they're not down with that shit. Cancers, okay? So this seems like a dream or like a fairy tale. You guys are gonna dream about something here, okay? Or maybe you guys already had the dream, but like, yeah, you may think that this shit is like not that loud or it's not that important, but your intuition is trying to tell you, or you know deep down, like, this shit go hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to be married, everybody wants to have their children, and everybody wants to have a successful like lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So listen. Whether you want to believe it or not, this is the truth. And this is why somebody got all the attention, all the friends, all the merits, and everything. So, I don't know here, honey. Now, if you are in that situation where you did listen, there may be another situation where you may top. Now, if you want to have all that picket white fence, then I guess this is not your reading. But there's something clearly that y'all motherfuckers just don't really care about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and your friend or whatever, they care about that shit more. Like, for me, I'm not gonna go for some shit and it's like some once in a lifetime type shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't make it, and sometimes people do make it, and they make it just be so that way they could look like it. You know what I'm saying? They could show people like, this is the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Other people don't make it because it's like, it wasn't meant for you to look like the wisdom. Teach people. You know what I'm saying? It's just meant for you to just learn from that person, and, you know, start making long-term investments. Make sure that you're signed to a label and you're doing music all your fucking life. How did that supposed to be? But these celebrities looking out here like, I don't know what to do with my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like y'all know, you know, the next person becomes popular and they drop you and they go to the next person. I'm like, listen, that sounds like some great debater shit. Oh, I say that's a shame, but my opponent says, you know. One day I'm not saying I don't really mean it, but that's one of my favorite monologues from the great debaters. But one day I'm gonna say that shit and I'm gonna really mean it, and I'm gonna make it LaGuardia that time. I don't even know this is high school shit, but, you know, I'm making LaGuardia. Oh, I say that's a shame, but my opponent says today is not the day for whites and blacks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, ooh, I was just, you know, but I did do a skit on it. You know, when I was in high school, I did really good. I did really good. You know what I'm saying? So the whole class was like, "Oh shit! Oh, that was fire!" You know. All right, let's clarify the ER card. We have the Temperance here. We have the Temperance here. We have the King of Cups in reverse. This is you guys here in Temperance here, and we have the Ten of Cups here. I feel like this is so sad because now you walking around here frustrated, abusive. Nigga said frustrated, It's not funny, but like, you for real, you walking around here frustrated, abusive, emotionally manipulating niggas out here, you know. And I think now that like people know this information, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want the reality too as well. But I think you just need to be honest that you didn't really want it with that person here. But it's like, if you acknowledge that you didn't want it with that person, then you're going to lose everything. Because it's like, that person that you was rocking with, they in the same energy as this person. That's why the person that told you they were a master. Maybe the person that you was with, they was a master too. So, I mean, honestly, it kind of makes me wonder, like, with the Ten of Cups, the kind of family that you want, like, maybe you don't want somebody who is a geek, you know what I'm saying? You don't want somebody like that. Maybe you just want somebody who's loyal to the streets and some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Loyal to you, loyal to the streets, and maybe you whip their ass or you emotionally manipulate them and they still stay there. And you guys could have that reality. You know what I'm saying? But this energy that I'm tapping into, the person that I'm telling you, it's I don't know if you can hear it, but it's about like movement. It's about like success, recognition, promotion. It's about mastering. It's about getting like being recognized by the higher ups, you know what I'm saying? By the king and queen, by the empress and emperor, you know, like who wouldn't want to touch them? Who wouldn't want to? And you probably don't really care because you really cared about this person's friendship, and you didn't even know that like this person's like, I care about the friendship, but I also want to like settle down and also want to become the CEO or the manager or something like that. Like who the fuck doesn't want that? And you're in this and you're in this situation. So because it kind of gives me that vibe. It's like, what's the opposite of being successful? Not like kind of being in the middle, you know, or kind of like being on a block, but you still want that reality with the temperance and the 10 of cups here. And I feel like you are going to search. You are going to go search, and you are, you know, I feel like the universe is trying to tell you, or Sagittarius is trying to tell you, like, you will find the one. You just need to wait. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's walking around here wanting to get their ass beat, but you know, like, obviously, if I was getting dragged across the living, you know, fucking floor, I guess the bitch that he went to go run after, maybe she like that too. She don't mind getting her ass beat. You know, the bitch don't even mind. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, no judgment. But I'm like, whatever floats your boat, but you would not be, you know, you would not be doing that shit around me, honey. That's not me, honey. I do not like that shit, honey. Let's clarify the what's not being said. Listen to the things that are not being said. Listening to the things that are not being said. I like I said that so well. So my name could be Lisa too. Lisa knows something, and I feel like this Lisa girl, she just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit back. It's kind of like the Volturi, whatever. When you know Edward and what's her name? Edward and Bella. You know, Edward and Bella, when she killed the guy, you know what I'm saying? When she killed like the head guy, and I think the guy that was like old and with the long hair, he's like, finally my time. That's kind of like Lisa, like, wow, like that shit's some interesting shit. It's crazy how, you know, that person, you know, the lead dies and this person's like, I'm big macho man, you know what I'm saying? So because he's going around and saying like, oh, this and that, I'll kill ya. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And just for no reason. Oh, you guys can. I'm like, you're not going to give a chance. You know what I'm saying? I think it would have been better if he just gave them a chance or whatever. But he was not going to let that shit happen. That's why, what's her name? Rosalina? Not Rosalina. Alice. She was like, he's not going to like, she saw the vision and she's like, he's not going to like, you know, approve. It's one of those situations. He's tricking y'all. So listen to the things that are not being said, is clarified by the Ace of Cups. See, as I said, you're not listening to what I really love. You're not listening to the things that what I really like. And with the Ace of Cups here, this person was like, this shit is brand new. That's why, you know, your intuition is trying to tell you, like, listen to your intuition. I feel like it's a nudge, or a Pisces is trying to tell you, like, listen to your intuition. Because whatever you told this person and when you did not say it, they like, that shit brand new, honey. It's like, what the fuck? It's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not normal. And this is the Ace of Cups here. This is like about love, what you're very passionate about. It's like, do you hear yourself? Like, bro, I don't know what you did though, but it definitely made this person on top. And we have the Knight of Cups too as the overall energy. This person's like, hell yeah. Knight of Cups, we have the King of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords. It looks like there's a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. It looks like there's a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn that's you know, stressing out too. Maybe you had a Bonnie and Clyde type of situation here, and they're like, that's justice, that's fair. Now the information's out, and it looked like you're like, listen, what can I do now? Yeah, it looks like whatever you told, and now that this person has like attention and stuff like that, they're the next in charge. They're like, nah, I'm gonna be smart now, you know? What's the fire energy? Let me clarify the fire sign, the fire energy. It's the Nine of Swords. This fire sign is freaking out. I'm freaking out. It looks like somebody want to run away. They want to leave. They want to run away. With the Two of Wands here, we got the Three of Wands here. This person's planning to run away. And we have the Hermit, Virgo. And the Virgo sees this. They're like, I want to run. He probably telling me maybe you hitting this fire sign up and this person's like, I'm gonna be nice, but then they like on some real shit. What do you want? What do you want? Because what you want me to do? I don't want to be nowhere near this shit, honey. And if it's the fire sign that's running away, the person that told you, they're in a fire energy here, honey. They are calm, cool, collected. And I think they knew when they was telling you shit, in the middle of them telling you something, they knew that your friend or somebody that's close to you, they knew that this person was going to be up there. They just, like, it just clicked. So, and actually, like, you know, if this person knew that if this person didn't know that they were going to be on top, I think this person, you know. But now that this person knows, I don't think they would have, like, told you. But it's a good thing that they told you, because now it looks like I don't know, I'm not trying to be rude, but it looks like this person has the power and they're the right person to be in power. It's a lot of gossip here. I'm definitely getting, like, you have two fire signs. I'm definitely getting, yeah. It's just sad, but I mean, like, you know, right. I think you just need to be real with yourself. Because if you want to go be with some low income person or somebody who runs the streets just like you, or go have sex with somebody in a dumpster, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, go do that. But this is not the place, you know, let somebody else take your place. Nigga said, what the fuck you flaming on us for? You know what I'm saying? But no, like, if you want to be like this, whatever you were saying, it's some elite shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the president. I want to be the best. I want to be like anime. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like this. You was definitely not in that energy. You kind of was like, I just kind of, that's it. That was at me at a company. I just kind of wanted to work because I enjoy working. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't care if anybody wanted to be the manager. But clearly, I guess I was a threat. Because the bitch couldn't just, like, you know, just walk on by. You know what I'm saying? And just be the manager if that's what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, see, that's a problem. It's not like it was something like this. It's a problem because now you view me as a threat. I'm like, is there another position? Do you think that I want to be HR? I'm like, because I didn't think I could be HR. Kind of sounds like, you know, I'm taking her position and the CEOs are considering me being HR. You know? So I guess the two Hispanic bitches started working out. You know, they started working together. And it's like, I get to be the manager and you get to be HR. You know what I'm saying? So it's not mean. It's just like, you know, as we both have a, you know, and both got the power. And it's just like, see, that's why. It means to take them bitches off the podium. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, now it's not just like, okay, you know, you know, I favor, you know, we both had common interests, you know. It's going to turn into something racial. And that's how that shit works. So that's always have a problem. So now when I go back to that company and it's predominantly Hispanics, then you already know HR already put that bitch, you know, already did all that shit. And that's a problem. Even though the job, you know, requirements are like, okay, well, you got to have this amount of gender, you got to have this amount of nationalities inside of the job, you know what I'm saying, on the job. It's so sad. Because now you're trying to say, like, you know, you're racist. I know you're not going to be, like, you know, diverse. So, but from what I see, it's still a lot of black people that work there. But I'm like, it's only a matter of time, honey. Because I'm like, if you got away with that and I'm the best of the best, or I'm not, whatever the fuck it is. I don't want to be the manager, or somebody don't want to be the manager and they just want to work there. You're just going to start terminating people. You're going to start getting people to just, like, you know, fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? And you know they're going to snap and you're going to be like, oh, I don't see nothing. Obviously, they're bullying you, you know what I'm saying? And you're just going to just let that be? Oh, okay. So, I don't got nothing wrong, you know. My little my little, background ass, with with that nationality and everything. I love that nationality. I don't got no problem with that, but it's just that when that shit happen, even when black people do it too, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just like, we're not living in a world. You know how hard it was, and how dangerous it was back then. And you want to just start because it's not happening to a black person. It's happening with Hispanics. So what makes you think it's going to be any different? You see the way how they treat people? Like, the fuck? Some of them, when they're racist, fuck out of here, bro. It's not just Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. It's the Mexicans. They be all banding together. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's the same thing with white people too. I just can't see. That's so mean. But like, it's just like, what makes you think it's any different? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, bro. And it's like, come on. It's like the more mental you are, the more they get up there. And I'm just like, it's like what we allow. It makes you wonder. But anyways, that's y'all little read. And, I feel like it's just one of those situations. It's just one of those situations where you kind of just like kind of have to let it be. Because if you're going to go around and you're going to go parading like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like this kind. Like, oh, I like this person too. They still going to go after your girl. They still going to go after a type like that. Because it's like, I want to be successful. I want to have somebody that's like that. This is not third. And you didn't want that. That's probably going to tick you off. So you're going to have to be real with yourself. Or you're going to like sit there and grin and be fake. That's another problem. Just go off and be happy. And go actually go be with somebody who actually, wants to have the same energy as you. Don't make no sense going around, spreading misery. Now, listen, if you're a pedophile or, if you into that stuff, I don't know nothing about that. Excuse me. Because I definitely do see something about like an adult and a child. And you told somebody something and you was like, well, I wasn't in that room that long. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it looks like somebody told whatever they said, and this person made it on top. And they like, listen, we know not to invite people like that, but it looks like I don't know, honey.